Kent in April. Early afternoon, the sun is setting and you can see the dappled shade. The primroses are out. Bluebells are really doing well this year so far. Even the grass in the meadow is growing quite well. So we should have a good crop of hay in August. But at this moment, it is just a beautiful dappled sunshine, April sunshine. The sky is beautiful. And the leaves haven't got out yet. The trees are bare. They're beginning to, but once they come out, then we will get too much shade. But at this moment in time, the energy is being spent on the bluebells. I shall then show you bluebells in May, when you can see them in all colors of blue. Afternoon, and the sun has really come out. It has been snowing, had been snowing this morning, but at this moment in time, you won't believe it that it had been snowing, and the primroses are all facing towards the sun. So this is an amazing afternoon with the dappled light of the sun and the shade and the bluebells all coming out now. This is what the bluebells look like when they're coming out of the ground in April. And then I will show you this view in May and you won't even recognize it. It will be a carpet of blue, of different colors, every shade of blue and pink that you can think of. What I have to do in April is to make sure that the wood drains away. These are the drainage ditches, and this had already lost its drain. So we have put a new drain in today and put wood on top of it so that it doesn't damage the drain. And this drain will then, this water will drain into that area, and then this then becomes the headwaters of the river belt. All these streams drain into the belt. And as I said last month in March, this river belt goes into Medway, and then we drink the water from the Medway after it is cleaned and sterilized. So we need to make sure that our catchment area is clean and not polluted. There is still water in the streams. This is still April, and soon it will rain and these ditches will all fill up. But at this moment in time, it is very, very dry. Pond in the wood in the evening. Sun is about to set, a couple of more hours. You can see all the trees reflected in the water. And this is all the trees we cut down last year in order to give access to the sunlight as well as to the bats to eat insects. They tend to be, the bats tend to be over the meadow, but late at night when there are lots of insects, and all the insects like to have a clear run. So we need to make sure that A, there is sunlight, and B, they have a clear run to go away from their predators and still be able to follow the rituals of mating and laying their eggs. So this pond is doing well this year so far. Hello, this is the other work we are doing in the wood. We are covering the pipes, the drainage pipes, with earth so that when the horses go over the pipe, they don't damage the pipe. Again, just look at the shade and the light in Kent in April, beginning of April 2021 in Kent. We have to look after our environment, otherwise this will not be here. It will all be built up if we don't look after it. The drainage ditch is now dry, but it will fill up, and you can see the trees have grown in the drainage ditch, but it drains quite well. It is one of the jobs that have to be done. If all the rains in winter have brought down all these sticks and mud, and this drainage ditch is now blocked, and that is the next job for us, to bring lots of spades and be in Wellingtons and take out this really dam. It's a dam now, and if you don't do it, the wood won't drain, and it's not good for the wood not to drain. Besides, all the drains should be clear so that there's water in the river Medway. First it will be in the river belt, and then the water will get to Medway. So if we don't do that, lots and lots of insects and mosquitoes will be biting us in the summer. So that's the next job. It really is totally blocked, and that's normal. Every year's job in spring is to clear the drains which have been blocked throughout the winter because of the rains and the mud and the sticks. This is a patch of wood anemones, and they open when the sun comes out, and as soon as the sun has gone down, they close their little heads, and there are loads of them, millions and millions of wood anemones. The locals in Kent call them